Hello. Now let me see if I can get this on my phone, and my laptop are not cooperating. So let me see if I'm doing this correctly. I have to go to my channel. How is everybody doing? You know, sometimes there's some technical difficulties, and it looks like my Wi-Fi is going to be challenging today. So here we are, your channel. And now we go to live. And then we go on. And let's see. Oh my goodness. Hello. Okay. So let's see if I spin you down and see if you can see me. And let's see where my hands are. It's locked, rotated here, here, and then I can go this way. Hello everyone. Let's see, where are my hands? Okay. And thank goodness. Thank you so much for letting me know that my head was just spinning. Wow, that was something else. I am so glad that I'm watching you guys, and you know, this is new for me and I apologize. Hello everyone again. Thank you so much. Hello Cynthia, Yvonne, Joan. Yay, everybody's back. So what did we miss? Let's restart. So I was playing around with the die, and look what we did. We learned that this die does not have a cutting edge. It is just a tiny little piece. And let me make sure. So you can cut this. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that just pretty? I would like that as a little clutch. This is the pink one that I'll probably make tomorrow. Today I have one that I'm calling my sloppy copy. It's in black. And let me keep showing you what all I have. I'm going to turn this little card into a mini book. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can get my chat back up. Thank you a million times, guys, ladies, because I did not know my little head was spinning. And thank you so much. I am so glad that we were able to restart. So we will send out smoke signals. If that happens again, somebody let me know. Thank you so much, because I'm using my phone as my recording device. So you can't call me, but I am looking at the chat and we are here together. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, so we're going to try this again, and we're going to see what's going on. I was letting you guys know that what I'm doing with this little book is going to be a mini book. And for me, a mini book needs to be a little bit bigger. We don't want to just do little tiny snapshots, pictures. It needs to be a little bit bigger. So I'm showing you all the different parts of this little book. I cut out a bunch of little gold buckles. I was showing you about, yay, Sonia, hello, thank you for coming back. This is the little handle, and you can see the handle on both sides. So I need to be able to see and I cut out 4 of them, right? So you can see them on both sides. Here's my handles, okay? And here is the very important part. And I'm going to tell you that this is a 1/2 inch in between, okay? And then this little lip is itty bitty. But I think that what we need to use for this type of accordion binding system is run it through our little rosette maker, and it gives you the right size, because this rosette maker is a little bit thinner. It is like, my goodness, 3/8 of an inch. So it's a little bit thinner. You don't need the whole, it's not that you need a whole 1/2 inch for this. So if it was smaller, it would be a good thing. And then this is the standing part. So we need a standing part here, okay? We need a couple of little scraps, because we're going to be using hinges for books, for pop-outs. I made 3, little tags here. The rosette is 1.25 inches, and then I turned them into little pockets. It was just scraps that I had from my little leftover papers. I used the pop-up dot right here as the hinge mechanism system instead of using a hinge. Okay, if you want to use a pop-out, that is just perfect instead of doing a whole hinge. Okay, there we go. So we have 3 of them. And why do we have 3 of them? Because when you look at this system, oh, lovely. Now my phone is telling me that the power is running low on my phone. So I'm going to make sure that my phone is plugged in. Give me just a second. And let's make sure that my phone doesn't die while I'm doing this. Okay. I apologize for the inconvenience this thing is moving for you. I want to make sure you can see what I'm looking at here. There we go. Perfect. Let's make sure I'm not spinning. Am I still spinning? Froze for a minute, but now I came back. Okay. It looks like it's back. Restore the chat. I need to be able to see you guys because there we go. And pop out. There we go. My chat is back. Okay, perfect. Am I moving again? Am I spinning? Yay, thank you. I'm good. Okay, so this part is the base, and the base is going to go with this little piece right here. Okay, that's where you're going to sit your little piece down. Okay, and then 3 of these is what we have. And then let's look at all of these loveliness. I remember now it's called a signature page. Okay, so these little pinched areas right here are 1 signature page each. So the way I did my signature page is I did it like this. Okay, so I did 1 here and 1 here blank. And then when I fold it over, you can still see the beautiful design here. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Okay, now not frozen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what I did is some of these little glassy kind of window things, and I'm going to put it between here so that when you're pulling in and out your little pop-up, your little page here, it's not going to get stuck. Okay, so this is what I'm calling my signature page, and I'm going to need 3 of them. Here's 1, 2, and this one is 3. Okay. And this little clear thing goes in between here. We're going to glue them all together. I'm trying to show you everything I have cut out. And then I have 2 of what I'm calling a base page right here. And this is the base page, and I'll tell you how big it is. I kind of just eyeballed it, and we're right at 5, and going across is 6. Okay, so 5 by 6. And then I do not have the corner rounder that's perfectly cornered like this, so I ended up using this old one that I have that is a fancy one. I have another one that it's round, but it's too fat, so I went with this little pointy thing, this little Art Deco thing instead. You can use whatever corner punch you want, or not use a corner punch. You can just leave it straight. Okay, so here is this one, and then you need more of these because I have 2 black ones, because this is a book. So this is the front of the book, this is the back of the book, and you want to have a page here and a page here. Okay, you see that? So I showed you all the different pages and different sides of all of this. Okay, so now let's go back to start to talk about something that is really fun to do, which is this binding system. Welcome back, Annie. Yay, yippee, we're all here, Annie. Okay. The binding is right here. I'm going to take out 1 little piece. These are all 1/2 inch binding. And you do it so that you have 3 little signatures coming out. Here. And then this little piece right here is also going to have to come out. Get reattached. Just like this. And this is going to all go to the base of the purse. It's super easy. I'm making it sound way harder than it is. It's really an easy way to make a little mini book, is this little binding stuff. And if you use the little accordion rosette, that's what did we say it was, 3/8 of an inch, it's plenty. Okay, and then we go this one in. Okay, so here we have our 3 pieces, little signature page holders. Now what we're going to end up doing is taking off all of this. I don't have glue angels, or what were these called? I did this earlier. And now what we have here is we're going to put this on the base. I'm letting this part be the outside and the solid is right here. I'm just doing an eyeball method to get into the middle. I made my accordion a little bit smaller so that it won't be sticking out. I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. Really, really, really. I think this could have been easier for me if I would have drawn it in. If you draw a little pencil mark before you actually put it down, I think it would be really nice. There we go. So this is really heavy duty. And here we have our, hello everybody. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So now we have our accordion here made, and this is our base for our little pages. Okay, here is the base. Not perfectly straight, but you know, for our purpose, it's perfectly okay. Because this is still what I'm considering my sloppy copy. I'm not going to worry about the front and the back of these. We're working on the inside of the little book, okay, which is right here. These are my 3 signature pages, and I want a black one, a white one, and a black one, just like this. Okay, and this one does not have the little clear thing in it yet. Did I lose my little clear thing? Yep. And so now we're going to use a little tape. It doesn't matter what you put down. I don't like to use wet glue when it comes to this little see-through vellum. I think it's a vellum, but it's not going to be seen, so it's okay to use this type of tape. Just like that. Right there. And this is just making it super easy when we go to do our little pocket. Let's say this is here, and then the little pocket is going in and out super easy. I think I can make this closer. Is that good? Okay. And then the little pocket is super easy for you to see. Okay. And so now we have this. And now what I'd like to do is kind of design how I want my signature pages to look in my book. I want the gray one in the middle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to put glue here and up, but not on the top of the page. Okay, so I like the heavy duty glue, which is, what do we call this? Score tape. And then we put it here. So we need to do it on one of the parts to make the pocket. Okay, and then you're going to glue it here to this and bring it around and glue it to the front of this page. Now I haven't made a mini book like this in a while, I'm sitting here thinking. Okay. How's everybody thinking? Using vellum, yeah, it makes it nice and smooth. So here we have our little pieces. Now I'm going to take this part off. I'm hoping you can see this. I brought the camera in a little bit better. Are you guys okay? So here's this one, and then I'm putting it into this piece. Now this card is the same size as this one. So you want to be kind of really straight on it. So I'm putting in right into that little spot, and then I'm smushing it down. Okay. And then we're going to take this piece off that is our pocket maker right there. This must be part 2. Yes, Sherry, I'm sorry. Hey, Red, how are you? Sherry's my dear friend that lives in Katy. And we speak at least 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. And here, okay. So yes, we had technical difficulties earlier. I have never, ever, ever said that I am an IT guru. I would love to have an IT guru friend that could tell me what I'm doing. Okay, so here we have our first signature page. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Did the Rosette folder come in the Paper Tricks 2? Is it Paper Tricks 2 or Paper Tricks 1? I don't think I have Paper Tricks 2. I'm looking through my folder, Deborah, and let's see what it says. Excuse me. It says Fancy Fold Rosette. It has a fancy folded pleated, and then the double fancy, and then a diagonal fancy, and then it has 2 sizes of rosettes, and then the one that is like a little snail. So I don't know, you guys can probably tell me if this is 1 and 2. I bet that this is 1 because it doesn't say 2. How about that? And I'm looking for a date. It also has this little smocked border and the little fan border. What do you think? Yeah, I love this one. I don't know if I have all of the fancy folded ones. I have moved several times, and I laugh because I've moved several times in the same zip code. I've had 3 houses in the same zip code, and I think the one next door is house number 4. I love my zip code, so when I move, I have to turn my scrap room into like a normal scrap room like most people, and not like the hoarder that I am. So I have to turn my house and usually box up my house, my room. I know. Okay, so we are working on signature number 2 in the middle. And then we have a little tag that goes in it. And I like the tag in the middle here. You can see that when I made my little tags, I had a system, 1 on each side and 1 in the middle. And of course, these little gold, what would these be called? Rosettes? Are anniversary. She released them in anniversary Paper Tricks. There's 6 of them. Thank you, Joan. And then this one would go right in here is my plan, because this is the middle one. And now let's do what we're calling signature page number 2 right here. And we already have the little part glued in. So now all we have to do is glue these pieces in. So once you start to do this, you can see that this goes quite quickly. Can you see me okay? And then you need to make sure you do the bottom. I mean, I guess you could do a pass-through type of a page. And here. And then 1 on the front of this. So I end up with 3 different places that strips of heavy-duty tape need to be sitting at. 1 on the face of my little page, of my little hinge. On this, on this part, we have 1 on the back, and we have 1 on the front, okay? So my little purse will be holding like this, and then it's changing the page, and it's changing the page, okay? So now what we're doing over here is we're gonna get this one right there. Now on a normal little mini book, when I do this, I kind of just cut a little slither on each side here, because then I don't have any pieces hanging out of the hinge when I do this. You see, when I can see a tiny little piece of slither. Just a tiny piece is all you need taken off. I don't want it to look like it's sticking out. There we go. I like that. There we go. This is Willow. This is the Willow black and white. The Willow, it looks a lot like, I'm hoping someday we get the China cabinet. No, what is it called? Blur, the Canton Blur. But it also came with a Willow, a black one. So yes, this is the black part. It also had this gorgeous felt. Okay, and this is what I'm calling my sloppy copy, because the one that I really want to make is in this color. Yes, and we will make that one maybe tomorrow. Okay, because you guys are going to be having everything already cut out. I'm giving you homework. I'm not the only one sitting here working. Okay, everybody has to work along with me because that makes it fun. Okay, so now I'm taking off these little pieces, just like that, super easy. And we're folding this over. And just a nice little edge, just like that. And what you can see there is the tiny little piece that I didn't cut on the second page that closed. So now I'm going to cut it off on this side. And I mean, it's a tiny little piece. Who else is going to see that except for me? Nobody. And this is now signature number 1. So my tag for signature number 1 is this one. And we put it into the pocket because purses need to have pockets. Spaces that you can hide love notes to somebody that you love. Look how that's working out. Is that going to be so much fun? Oh, I love it. I know I get excited all by myself. I've had lots of practice talking to myself. I was an only child until the age of 18 when my sister was born. So I had not imaginary friends. I just talked to myself. Okay, lovelies. Now, this is the last little signature. And I like the way the little gold tab is going down. But you can also make it this way if you wanted to. You decide which way you want your little ones to go. I'm kind of thinking that I'm liking the way that it all looks universally the same. So now we're going to do one right here. Yes, my little sweet sister didn't come until the age of 18, and I was moving out that year to go away to college. So we aren't really, we're never raised like sisters. We're more raised like, I call her my sweet cousin. I don't know. Do you guys have brothers and sisters that are almost 20 years difference? You know, that's a lot of years. That's a whole lifetime. 20 years is a lot. And here we go. And it was from the same parents, my mother and father. Okay, let's cut a little tiny slither off because it came off on the other one before I glue it in. And remember, you need a little slither off of both ends. And there we go. So now we have this one here. And we're bringing that little one down. And you take off this little piece right there. Yes, my sweet mother was, yeah, she had 5 of us. There's 5 of us. I have 3 brothers and a sister. I'm number 2, and we're all at least 5 years apart. One of us, I think, is in between. I think it's 7 years in between. Look at that. Is that not so cute? It's a little bitty little mini book. Okay, so here is this one. Now you see the inside of your book coming together, right? So what are you going to put in here? Gorgeous pictures, lovely notes. It has a pocket inside a pocket. Look at that. A pocket inside a pocket. Yes, so hopefully it'll come tomorrow, Yvonne, and then we can make it together. we need to talk, because I think Yvonne also has a YouTube channel, right, Yvonne? We need to do some stuff together on the YouTubies, you know, so we can introduce everybody to everybody. I love doing that. Or everybody does these, what is that YouTube thing called? They send secret mail or something to each other. I don't understand the concept of that. Okay, here we are. Here is my 3 little signature pages. Sonia and I were talking about this yesterday, and Sonia and I could not remember. They're called signature pages. Hey, Maxine, are you there somewhere? Hey, sweetheart, how's Lufkin? Lubbock. No, where are you? Lufkin or Lubbock? Love the little pocketbook, right? Isn't that just so cute? Wouldn't any little girl love to put all kind of fun stuff in here? I think so. Okay, so now we are going to work on our pages for the outside. And you have to decide how you want your page to look and what you want it to do. I have gray with black, right? And then I made the gray underneath with black on top. So I think I was going to go this way for the front. Is how I think I was dreaming it up. Because what I did here to this page is I added a little tiny hinge system. Okay, this is super easy. It's just little pieces of scraps, and it is a oh my goodness, Annie, help me, 1/8 of a hinge. That's all it is. Super easy. This paper is gorgeous. This is the willow that comes in black. And I think the little on this, is this, am I correct? The little black, the little gold buckle goes on the bottom. Yeah. I mean, you can put your gold buckle wherever you want, but I think in the picture it's made to go to the bottom. So I added 2 hinges. Okay. And then that tape is going to have to stay there because it's in the wrong spot. It's on the top instead of on the bottom. But that's okay. It's going to stay there, and we will just add another one to this bottom part. Hey, Maxine, I haven't seen you in forever. Yes, I haven't seen you. I haven't spoken to you. Maxine and I sometimes FaceTime. She has a gorgeous collection of beautiful Anna Griffin stuff that I just ooh and ah over. Okay, so now here we have this, and the gold buckle is going down. I have a little piece of tape on it. I'm sorry, I think I was moving out of scene. And yes, Lufkin, it's boring here. I needed lots of inspiration. You cracked me up, girlfriend. I worked for like a quick minute in Lufkin. One of my sweetest friends in the whole world lives in Lufkin. The Westermans. I think they sell insurance. I'm not sure anymore. Okay, so here I'm eyeballing where I want my tape to go. And I want a little bit of edge around the whole little piece of my purse. Okay, so now I'm holding that part down, and then I'm going to pull on this piece. You need organizing, something organizing? No way. I need a U-Haul to come by and just pick everything up. That's what they need to do at my house. Okay, so now I'm adding wet glue because wet glue is my friend. I can sneak a little bit of the wet glue and add it to my little pocket right there. And then I'm adding the same thing to this side, a little pocket here. And right there. And now my little page here, also my little pocket book is also a pocket. Okay, so I like, once I start making one pocket, you can't just make one. You have to make like lots of them. It is just not possible to make just one pocket. So I end up making several. And the front of purse almost always has a little pocket. And there is my pocket for the front. Okay, now let's do the exact same thing for this one. And I put glue on it. This paper right here that I have is, I don't know the name of it. It is a black and white. It is a paper that if you use with embossing and you scratch it, it'll show the tear. It'll show the sign of the scratch. Does that make any sense to anybody? If you emboss it and sand it. There we go. But I almost, sanding is kind of messy for me, so I don't do it often. And I do love to emboss, but I don't emboss that much either. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Sherry cannot be there because she's going to be under the weather. And okay, so on my list of people coming, I just had number 12. Today I had number 12 sign up. And Annie needs to be there, but Annie is having a hard time getting to me. It's okay. I think I'll still talk to Annie, even if she doesn't come. We have Pam. We have Martha. I will be there. And then we have Pam. Pam Allen is a super talented scrapbooker. She loves to scrapbook, and she does all kind of super talented stuff. She does the most beautiful artwork of on potato chips and candy wrappers, and for like treats for parties. I've never been able to understand how she does that, but she does. She prints out your child's name and Yvonne. I think Yvonne, are you in Texas? Why aren't you coming to be with me at the scrapbook? I think you're in Texas. Have we talked about that? I don't know. I don't know if Yvonne is in Texas. I remember talking. And then Pam, and then after Pam, I have Marilyn Devereaux. Marilyn is an incredible card maker. She has a ministry of making cards. That's all I can tell you, is that she sends out so many cards that I call it a ministry. It's a God's gift to her, that she just, I mean, she sends out the most beautiful, quality, beautiful Anna Griffin cards to whoever's on her list. I don't know who's on her list. I'm on it sometimes, not all the time. Here's my little page. I'm putting it down. Okay. And then I've already put glue on my little pocket. And I'm tucking in my little hinge so that it gets in to, you don't want the hinge to actually be seen. You just want to have it there. But that's just because you want to put some fat stuff in your pocket. I mean, whose purse is not bulging? Yvonne, you're not in Texas? Where are you, Yvonne? In California. Oh my goodness, I love California. But I'm sorry, that's a little bit farther away. Why did I think you were here in Texas? I guess because we were chatting on one of the face groups, right? During the crop. Super fun time. Okay, so here is one of the faces of our, so what you see here is a hinge on this side, a hinge on this side, and then this part is flat. So it's kind of like a little open book, okay? And then what I planned on this is I wanted to make a little ruffle on the top of my purse. And I want the little felt part to be showing out. And it was too fat with the felt and everything, so I decided to run it through the impress, and it chewed it up. Look at this. Look at it. It like really squeezed it in. So now I'm going to take this part off, and you can see that it is, I mean, look, it chewed up this tape. It's just like coming off like if it was tissue paper. I hope it's still, I'm sure it'll still glue, right? Well, Yvonne, we'll have to talk about our YouTube channels because you have one and I have one and we should do something together. Okay, and then here. And now we're going to put the little ruffle. I don't want it too high, I don't want it too low. Right there, and then I'm kind of pressing it down so that it kind of goes into that little piece. Because it got chewed up, it kind of moved it, bent it a little bit. Okay, just like that. So now my purse has a ruffle, because why wouldn't my purse have a ruffle? And now what I'm going to do with these little edges here that are kind of ugly, we're just going to cut straight, snip, not even. Yvonne, tell us your channel's name. I don't know. I don't remember it because I don't think it's Yvonne. I think it's something else. Am I wrong? Okay, now you have this beautifulness on the inside. Okay, now let's do the same thing to this one. We're going to take this little tissue paper stuff off. It's not tissue paper. It just got chewed up. So, I have lived in Texas forever, but I did live in Colorado right out of college. And then I went overseas to work. And that's where I met my sweet husband. I was there for about 7 years, and then I came home. Once you have your baby, you want your mama nearby, don't you? You do. And so now we have our little ruffle. The gold is on the bottom. The ruffle is going to be on top. Kind of watch yourself for those little things that I tend to do. And if you look at this ruffle, I didn't leave a whole lot out, and I kind of want it to be the same. So I'm kind of putting it in together. Bring this one down a little bit. Right there. And then we'll flip it over. Yeah, I'm going to have to cover this up with something because it's coming apart. Barbara's in Virginia. My parents lived in West Virginia for a couple years, I think while my sister was in high school. Right here. I was like a traveling school nurse in Colorado, and that was the best job ever. I worked for the state of Colorado, and I was a dental hygienist, but kind of acting like a school nurse. And best job ever. I think I got paid peanuts, but that didn't matter. Okay, so here we have this little ruffle. And we have our little ruffle here. So now, and now let me remind you that this is we did not use, oh, did something go blank? Am I there with you guys? Can you see me? My camera, my laptop went blank. Let's look and see if something's going on. So glad you're not in Colorado, Annie. Oh no, can you guys see me or not? It looks like it went blank on my screen over here. You can see me, Sonia? I hear yes. But my laptop is spinning. Oh, again. I think it's my connection. You're good. Okay, we can see you. Okay, good. I'm glad, Anna. Thank you, Sherry. No, you're spinning. You're spinning, Sherry. Joan, I can see you. Good. Okay. So here is what I'd like to keep doing on this side is it went blurry for a second. So I'm going to apologize. I think it's me. I think that I have really bad Wi-Fi and I'm spinning out of control over here. I think that's what's going on. So I have these 2 extra pieces here As long as you can keep seeing me. Shirley, hey, how are you? Am I the only one spinning? Rylene, I am also spinning. It's clear on my end, so it must be the camera is flickering. It must be my Wi-Fi, and I apologize. I live in the middle of nowhere, and if you can still see me, I need to do a little strip here. Could be the weather causing problems. Are we having bad weather in Texas, Annie? I don't know. So what we need to do in this part is make a die to cover up this ugliness. Do you see this ugliness here that the thing chewed up? And I'm glad I'm in Texas also. I like being in Texas. I don't know if I'm going to stay here to retire, but my husband needs it to be a little bit cooler. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like to move, apparently, because I've moved so many times. So here we go. We're getting this is tape that really, it turned into like tissue paper when it went through the impress. It was just too thick. So we're going to put something pretty on this part because it needs something really pretty here. And I don't think I have any gold. I think I would love it if I had any of my brown, blue ribbons. Let's see. I don't think I have anything. The black. Oh, the black would be pretty. Let's do that. Do we have enough? The black and brown. Sorry. Yep, I like that. And it has tape. So I'm going to add more tape to it. If you can't see me, middle of nowhere is always better. Yeah. If you guys can't see me, let me know and I will turn off and then we can start over again. So I like this right here. And we're going to put it right here. And what I'm doing is covering up uglies that just didn't work. I thought for sure we'd add a little gold something to it. You know, a gold edge, one of those beautiful border dies. But I really like using these. It's not perfectly straight, but it's okay. I promise it won't even show up. I promise. And I'm using extra tape because this is old. This stuff here is very old, and I wouldn't count on it to hold. You know, every pretty purse has a little wood element on it, right? So why not add some little wood element to ours? We have the best internet system we can have in the country. In the country of our little city is what I mean by country, not as in the country of the USA. It looks like copper trimmings. I think it's supposed to be like a picture frame kind of stuff. I don't know, but it's in that gorgeous kit of Willow. If anybody sees Willow hanging around TJ Maxx or what is that place? What is that other place that sometimes you find things at? Tuesday mornings. Then somebody send me some Willow. Okay, so this is smaller than this. Okay, so your purse is going to stay tucked inside of it. And I think that I want my purse to be inside of this part. Okay, so I don't want it to show on the front, of course. So I'm going to put tape on the outside of this. You guys are going to start hearing my boys. I don't know what they're doing out there. But, you know, oh well. I love hearing the noise a family makes because we're a small family. So when I have family noise, I think it's fun. We should appreciate it. Somewhere I went to a women's retreat or something. It really stuck with me when a mommy was talking about saying thank you every time she picked up her children's dirty socks and dirty toys and all the stuff that runs around the house. And that really stuck with me. So when I get the children that are noisy and whatever, I just say, okay, thank you. I'm so happy I have a family that makes noise. Right? Can you still see me? Annette, hi Annette. Thank you so much for my Get Well cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you see me? Harley purse has wood tassels. Ooh, some wood tassels would be fun. Okay, let's see. How are we going to get this on here without... so when I talk about this and making little marks on this, let's put this back on. Okay, this is kind of centered to me, right? You kind of have to eyeball it a little bit, right about there. So I'm going to put a little tiny pencil mark right here and a tiny pencil mark right there. And let's see if that helps me align it, because you can't see it. And we're going to hold it down this way, flat. And now we're going to pick this up. You ride a Harley, Annette? My husband had a Harley, and I never, ever, ever, ever got on it. Our child was young, and we have an only son. And I said, both of us don't need to end in that direction. One of us has to stick around. So we never went together. But, you know, in the future, maybe. Our kiddo is 23. I think everybody always needs their parents, but maybe. Okay, look at that. I stuck it on there. So it's on the inside. And then this little seam we will worry about later, because maybe we'll put this one right on the edge and you won't be able to see it. I don't know. But let's go do the back, or what I'm calling the back. I don't know yet. Yes, because this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're on the back. So what really worked for me is you put this right here. Fold it flat. When you fold it flat and press it, you're maneuvering the fibers of that signature hinge, and you're able to force it to come down right here and right here. So now I can put some tape on this. I also use crossovers. I have, yeah, I do also. I have a pretty collection of bags, but for fun, they decorate the closet. But it's, you know, after my first knee surgery, I felt like I couldn't carry a purse. I felt like I was off balance. So it took me a while to just run around with my wallet kind of thing. Here we go. Now we can glue this right on here, and it is going to be on the edge there. So perfect. I'm wondering if you guys can still see me. Yvonne has an MC license. Trade my bike in for a bigger bike. We could go both riding, ride to Canada for, you rode to Canada 4 years ago. I don't think my husband ever got a MC. That's kind of like a forever thing, isn't that? If I'm correct. No. I will meet you in Canada. And I have a friend in Montana. We can stop through there. That must be gorgeous to drive through with a bike. Yeah. Okay, so here we are there. And again, we have our hinge on this side. And there we go. Our purse is coming around, looking like a purse should look. There's some defects to my purse. You see that right here? This is a little bit further out than the other. And when you look at this way, okay, but it will be fine. You just need to kind of watch what you're doing here. And I think that all starts because this hinge underneath is a little crooked right there to here. So it's twisting my purse a little bit. So it's just what it's going to be. It will be okay. So now let's look and see how we're going to decorate the front with this beautifulness. And right there, I think it should be right about there. I think that'd be really pretty. And because there's so many pockets, front and backs, I think we should turn it into a pocket also. So that means we need to find the clear paper that we used for that, the little window paper. The little window paper. I'm hoarding, literally hoarding all of my willow paper in here because I am so afraid of wanting to use some of this willow paper in when the willow paper comes, not the willow, the Pantone Blur paper comes. I'm going to want to play with it. Okay, I think I see the one that I want here, the vellum. There we go. And this is not, the vellum didn't come with this kit, but I keep it in here because I use it often with it. So this is super easy. We have to cover this one to this one. And we're gonna make a little notch on it. Are you guys still seeing me? Because I have my laptop is spinning, but my iPhone that's recording is still recording, so I'm thinking you can see me. You rode the West Coast. Oh my God, that must have been absolutely gorgeous, Yvonne. I bet those are gorgeous pictures. Well, I guess, you know, I have been to the West Coast and I drove, is it called Highway 1? Is that correct? Am I on the right highway? And it's a super fun experience. Something everybody should do. I did it, and I was a personal assistant at the time when I was doing that, and I was there to entertain my boss's mother and her best friends. And it was her 80th birthday, and she took her 5 best friends to California, and we got to tour from the bottom to the top, and we stopped in all gorgeous places like Carmel and all those beautiful places. It was way fun for me because I got to just, you know, hang out, and you don't need to babysit 80-year-olds. They were all females. I didn't have to worry about people sneaking out like teenagers. There we go. And it looks like I'm a little bit too big, so we will fussy cut that little piece off. Won't that be? Oh. I am telling you, I am not really good at the fussy cutting, but this glass mat is fabulous. Oh, I'm so glad you can see me, Barbara, because I cannot, I can see through my iPhone, and I can see, but my laptop is just spinning. So I don't know what's happening. If the, let's just make sure that the internet gods stay put for a little bit longer so that I can finish this little purse up. So you guys are going to see that I am putting all of this together, and I want to make the pink one tomorrow. Oh, it's still also too big, but we'll just fussy cut it off. Okay, right there. And I cut a little bit off. So the fussy cutting part, this glass mat is really easy for for that. When I've done before the, what is that other mat called? Self-healing mat. It really, I think I'm pressing too hard and I'm pressing too much in with my blade. I think that's why I kind of like the glass, because you can't really press too hard. Video and sound are clear. Yay! That's good news. I'm happy. Alrighty, here we go. So, if we turn this into a pocket, I really want to make sure that little piece right there is really down, because we'll be moving things in and out of it. And so I'll show you real quick how to make a pocket with pop-up dots. Pop-up dots. And these are really nice and thick pop-up dots. They're from Chloe's. Anna Galvan brought them to me. And I really like them. And once you get them glued, look, they're even glued to each other. They're not coming, they're like not coming off. Okay, so before you put them down, make sure you put them down where you want them to. So I just cut them into little strips. And you put them down. And that's not the bottom. The bottom is where that little buckle is. There we go. The little buckle part is the bottom. I know that you can get the pop-up dots also. I'm thinking, where is my set of pop-up dots from the dollar store? Have you guys ever gone to the dollar store to get pop-up dots? They come in a roll. And that's what I would like. I don't think I have any. The ones that come in a roll, I absolutely love for this. So let's cut these up into little 3 pieces. Here and here. Yeah. Tell us what the website is, Yvonne. Did you find it? I'm loving this purse. Donna is coming with me to Dripping Springs. Yes, we are going to have so much fun. And we're going to do our projects, Donna. We are going to get those projects done. Your daughter is going to be so impressed when you come home with a completed scrapbook. She is going to be like overjoyed, completely impressed with your skills. Now, don't worry about trying to get the scrapbook with pictures before you leave, because that would take me another week to print the picture, to find the picture, all that kind of stuff. That would take me forever. But I'm so happy you're here with me. We have 12 people ready, Donna. Isn't that going to be fun? We are going to have such a fun time. Where are you, Donna? Arlington, I think you've told me. Your DT went down. What is a DT? I don't know what that is. 12 is incredible. I know. 12 is a very comfortable space. This is a really big house that we're going to. It can house 14 ladies. I think you can even have 2 more. I think 16 if you have somebody sleep in the foyer or something like that, is what she told me. But I don't think we need to have anybody sleeping in the foyer. That's what I thought. Okay. Here is my mishmash of pop-up dots on my pocket. And let's take that piece off. This one still has one on there. There we go. Now we have a purse pocket. And we're going to put it make this flat. I have to stand up, hold my lip tongue right, and put it right on top. And now you have a pop-up dot. Look, a pop-up dot hinge system. You can see the hinge through that little sheer vellum, but it doesn't look horrible. That's just a place that we can put flowers on. Yeah, some flowers on that, and that would make that work. I guess if I could pay attention to this better, I could put the pop-up dots only on the very edge, and then we won't see that anymore. Did anybody tell me what a DT is? Something about a DT went down. Does it have to do with some kind of IT system? And here. And here. Now we need a little bit more around the bottom. And the bottom is the buckle for me. Not that you have to do the buckle. You can put your bottom or your buckle anywhere you want. I'm putting it right there. How long of a drive is it from Arlington to Austin? I've driven it before because we've gone to that that convention before, Donna, that's in Arlington, like in the summers. Is it like in June? My bestie Ann, do you have a Dollar Tree? My bestie my bestie Rose loves to go to Arlington to go shopping. It is the best time, and I've gone once with her to that big convention of some sort, and it is wild. I think I even signed up for classes. This might have been a very long time ago, because I was driving my Tahoe Suburban at the time, and we had mechanical issues. We got stuck like in a Sonic or something. Oh, that does not look good there. Let's cut that piece off. And this one. It's the foamy stuff sticking out. You know, sometimes I'm okay with it and sometimes I'm not. If the OCD is kicking in full gear, which I apologize if you have OCD, because I have a mild case of it, I'm sorry. But usually I can work through it. And there we go. So where are our handles of our purse? Here's our purse coming around. Okay, so now here we have a pocket for the top. You're going to open up your little page. Arlington is near you, Annie? I have to go look at a map. I don't know. I don't know my state that well. But I will come get you. It's supposed to be in June. I don't think I can do it this June because I'm kind of busy. This year's kind of crazy for me. And then here's another pocket. So what did we end up with? We ended up with a book that has a pocket in the front, a pocket on the inside. Same thing here, 2 pockets. And then we have 3 signature pages right here. And here's our book. No, I do not like the pop-up dots hinge system. I don't like it because it's so white and my page is black. I would need to make that in black. I hear that there's pop-up dots that are black. Have you ever seen that? Okay, now we have our little hinges that we need to put, our handles that we want to put on. And I think I like them right there. And when I put these together, I'm trying to think, oh, my little doggy's being upset. Okay, I want it to do this. I think on the outside is where I want the decoration part too. And let's do wet glue. Night night. Who's going night night? Joan. Joan is going night night. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Joan. It has been wonderful to have you here with us. It's 10 o'clock almost here in Texas. And if you're on the East Coast, you're ahead of us. So we will talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. And I hopefully will have the pink purse cut up. And you can have the pink purse cut up also. Okay, so now here is my little purse that is crooked. And now I'm going to put the wet glue here because I'm going to do this here. And the wet glue, I'm going to show you, when you're doing this with wet glue, you can maneuver it a little bit. Heading to bed, Sonia. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know you're also ahead of us in sleep, and I kept you up yesterday also to top it off. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. I loved your craftspiration project. I'm telling you, it was absolutely gorgeous. Good night, good night, good night. Look, it's just about finished. The only thing left is these little gold pieces. Yes, so I think we're going to close it up also in about 10 minutes. And we will pick this up again tomorrow with the pink purse. I need to cut all the pink purse stuff together. Look at that. So now we can add our buckles. Sherry, hey. You're in, Sherry, you're going to be in Fort Worth. I didn't know that. Is that where the bowling tournament is going to be at? Fun. Sherry has a very talented son that is a bowler. Is that what they call it, a bowler? Okay, there's my little gold piece. Let's Uber Annie to the crop. Donna, I am begging Annie to come with us, and we're going to keep, there's still 2 spots open, and Annie is just, Eve has volunteered to go and pick Annie up and drop her off. And maybe we need to do a caravan. If Eve is going to go and pick up Annie, maybe she can go and pick you up in Arlington and make it like a party coming down to Austin. I know. I can just imagine. That would be so much fun. We would have to get a U-Haul van for all the outfit change. Not necessarily for all the equipment crafting supplies that we are going to need, because you know you need your box. Let's talk about that. You need your box, Annie. And you need maybe a suitcase, an overnight bag of suitcase to carry your crafting supplies, because we don't need that much. When you think about it, what we're using for Create Crop at Home 3 is not a whole lot. I know that you want to make a sloppy copy of Create Crop at Home 3. I'm not using the extra ones that I did here, so I'm putting them back in the little plastic bag. Yes. You need to have a party with Shelly. Isn't that fun? Okay, so here's our little purse. Is that not the cutest little thing, other than it's crooked? Donna, I'm in Houston. Donna, you're in Houston? Like right this minute? Or you don't live in Houston though, Donna, do you? I thought you lived in Arlington. This is so cute. I think so too. You're rolling on the floor laughing out loud. I love you, Annie. Oh my God. This little die purse is so darn cute. But remember, I'm old as dirt. Well, you know, you need your sleep number bed. I'm not going to guarantee that there's a sleep number bed with your name on it, Annie. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting to do this. So I think I'm done with the gluing, so I'm going to close this up. But isn't the purse cute? Yes, the purse is precious. I agree. And of course, I have little bows and all kind of pretty stuff. I think it needs a bows. And because it's so black, to me, I feel like it needs some flowers, maybe some red, maybe some blue. Sonia would really like it in blue. All of these little round pieces right here need little little blue stuff, little blue stuff, little flowers, all kind of little things. So we ended up with so much more than just a cute little card die. We made the die bigger. First of all, we made that die bigger, but we also did a little sloppy copy. I don't know if Sherry's still here, but look, Sherry, we made a sloppy copy of the page with it double. Isn't that fun? And you can make this would be an adorable scrapbook. It could be standing up like this way. I just love this. I didn't know you were in, Donna, I didn't know you were in Houston. I thought you were in Arlington. For some reason. The purse is so darn cute. Shirley, hey. Rylene, hey. Now we're going to see after how to decorate it. Tomorrow I will play with this and we're going to decorate it all up and hopefully we'll make it in pink if my knee stays healthy and I can do that. And if the contractors do what they're supposed to do next door, it would make my life a lot easier. But look how stupid, darling, cute this little purse came out. And wouldn't this be fun to put anywhere? It's a little purse. Now, I think it's going to need a magnet strap here. We'll have to work on that. I did leave a little strap here for it, thinking that it would need something cute. You know, like this. Wouldn't that be cute with a little strap? And maybe a pretty bow there. So I'll work on it. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm glad you're here with me. So happy. Some tassels on this thing would be so darling. I need to stay off my knee and I'm going to ice it right now. I'm going to go and ice it and put it up. Thank you, ladies, all for being here with me. I'm so happy you're here with me. I will see you here again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time for me, Texas time. And I am so happy to be here with you guys. So let's get another little purse done tomorrow. Won't that be fun? And then we need to decorate it. And I do not like, I'm going to have to look into black pop-up dots because that would be better for me than this. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody leave me a thumbs up. Hey, Anna. I think it came out really cute. I do. I think it came out really cute. Lots of places for a little picture. Don't you think this would be cute for my little godchild in pink? I could just see my little one running around all over town at Louisa with this hanging on her. She'd just be, woo! Yes. Hey, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:30. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe for me. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow at 8:30. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll figure out how to turn this off. Look at this. My little purse is so darling cute. Thank you. Am I upside down? I don't know. Yay. Bye. I'm so glad you guys stayed around to watch my purse. Am I upside down? I don't know because I can't see. Bye, Sherry. Bye, Barbara. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, Donna. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye.